guys, what is up and welcome back to another episode of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Justice for All. We are at the final episode of a Reunion and Turnabout, and I'm super excited to be ending this. Let's get going. June 22nd, 12:04 p.m., District Court Defendant Lobby number 3. Is it really true about my aunt? I'm afraid so, Maya. There's no way Eni could have killed Dr. Gray by herself. And under the circumstances, there's no one else other than your aunt, Morgan. That's terrible. Why would my aunt... Oh, frick off. Oh. Miss Von Karma! Why are you doing this? Why are you trying to take your revenge on Nick? Nick had nothing to do with what happened to your dad. Don't you have something better to be worrying about? Say, your own situation? Looking down on me even though we're the same age. Are you done yet? You've caused me enough pain and suffering. Not yet. My goal is to defeat you and let the whole world know of your defeat. But even if you do that, it won't bring your father back. Whatever. In the meantime, let's bring this match to its conclusion. And then we'll know who the real winner is. What's her obsession with winning? Jesus Christ. June 22nd, 12:10 p.m., District Court number 2. Court will now reconvene. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor? Can you prove Miss Eni Miney had a motive? Yes, I believe I can. Eni Miney and Dr. Gray have only one point of connection, and that is the car accident 1 year ago. The motive I'm looking for must be there. Miss Miney, please testify to the court about your car accident last year.
Huh? I thought, you wanted to, ask about my, motive. I, don't see the point in, bringing up the past.
Miss Miney, if you please.
Okay, I totally don't think it'll do any good, but... That was, last year in May. Something really bad had happened, at my sister's clinic around then. And, the night of the accident, my sis was totally tired while she was driving. I was, totally pooped too, so I, fell asleep in the passenger seat. I, woke up because of a jolt, and, it was a sea of flames around me. I, opened the door and, got away.
I think I've heard of this incident. It was all the talk on the tabloid shows day after day last year. Yes, and there was talk about Dr. Gray drugging your sister. Oh! Those were merely rumors. Totally baseless gossip. Yes, Mr. Wright, you may question the witness. Right now, it's impossible to prove that Dr. Gray did in fact drug Miss Miney's sister. Yeah, which means I'll have to work at this from another angle. Whew. Okay, yeah, we know about that, but let's ask about it. That was the malpractice incident where 14 patients died, correct?
Yeah.
What was the cause of the mistake?
I heard it was 'cause the medicines, got mixed up.
Was that the fault of your sister, Mimi Miney?
No way! Dr. Gray, wanted to blame it on my sis.
That incident has nothing to do with our murder here. Besides, the police report has already documented that it was entirely Mimi Miney's fault. Which means as far as the real facts are concerned, Mimi Miney is the one who made the mistake.
But, it really wasn't my sis.
She was totally tired? You mean exhausted?
She had to talk to the police and, was being investigated, every day. It was, a totally terrible situation.
It's no wonder, then, that the car accident happened, huh? So then why didn't you ask her to switch places?
Huh? What are you talking about?
I meant switch drivers. If your sister was so tired, then you should have switched with her. True.
But, I don't, have a driver's license.
That's a lie. This is news to me. I was not aware you didn't have your license, Miss Miney. Miss Miney, please amend your testimony.
Like, okay, anyway.
But you're a liar. Wait, hold on. You said amend your testimony, and like the night of the... I woke up because of a jolt and it was like a sea of flames around me. I opened the door and got away. I didn't have my license, so I couldn't take over driving for her. Girl, that's a lie. That's a lie and you know it. I have her license photo right here. Miss Miney, that was a lame lie just now.
Like, what do you mean?
I know you had a driver's license back then. This is a photo you took for the express purpose of getting a driver's license. What is the meaning of this, Miss Miney?
That's right. Yeah, I had a license, but
I didn't get it until after the incident. No, you had it. You had it at the time of the accident. Director Hottie, or the guy pretending to be him anyway, said so.
what are you talking about?
What, are you talking about that perverted fake clinic director? Yes, that perverted fake clinic director. And how did you know he was perverted? Ouch! No one cares. Witness, when did you receive your driver's license?
Like, last November.
What? November? The accident happened last May. That's a half a year lapse in time, Mr. Phoenix Wright. What in the... That's what happened, Mr. Wright. At the time of the accident, Miss Miney did not have a driver's license. Ow! Cry and my whip will accommodate. Anyway, without a license, the witness and her sister could not have switched drivers.
I'm glad you get it, but even if I had my license, I don't think my sis would have let me drive.
Ow! Don't just stand there humming to yourself. Not you too, Mia, with the whip and the pain and the... Ow. Miss Miney, why do you think you would not have been allowed to drive anyway?
That's because...
I think the situation calls for a more detailed testimony. Miss Miney, if you please.
Huh? How annoying. Oops, sorry, didn't mean to be mean. Around that time, I was really close to getting my license. My sis was this totally big fan of cars and really valued them. She had just gotten this really shiny bright red sports car, Edgeworth's, and she would say things no way am I letting a noob drive my car. So that's why I ended up in the passenger seat that night too.
I see. A bright red car for sports, like Mr. Edgeworth's. Now then, the defense may question the witness. I'm not terribly knowledgeable about cars, but I do know what Edward's car looks like. Around then, I was really close to getting my license. Okay, my sis was this totally big fan of cars and really valued them. She had just gotten this really shiny bright red sports car. From where? It was a new car?
Yeah. She had just gotten it. It was from the UK.
The UK? Was that her boyfriend's initials?
It was a really special model. She had waited for a whole year for it to arrive.
I guess her love for cars would be the obvious next topic. But I really don't know anything about cars. But I had a feeling this was bound to come up. Your Honor. Yes? Please append what the witness had just said to her testimony. You mean the part about it being a special car from overseas? Yes. Well, if you like cars that much, then that's not my point. Though, to be honest, I don't know what the point is either. Miss Miney, would you please fix your testimony?
Sure, whatever. My sister's new car was totally a special model for England.
Hold on. Does it say anything? I opened the right door and... Why do they... Okay, hold on. Cars in the UK, the driver's spot is on the right. Or at least most foreign cars. The driver's seat is on the right. So then she technically would have been sitting... Okay. Okay, that's a little suspicious. Okay, we're good. Miss Miney, do you remember this article? It's an article about the accident. You had said this in it. But I opened the right door and, got out. That's correct, isn't it?
Like, why are you suddenly asking me about that?
Your Honor, which side is the passenger seat, the left or the right? Well, it's on the right side, of course, because the driver's on the left side. That would be if it were an American car, but it would be the opposite in a British car. Opposite? The two of them were riding in a British car. In that case, the passenger side would be the left side. Ah! Well, what do you mean by this? Miss Miney, you said that you would escape using the right side door of the car. But if you were sitting there, then that means you were in the driver's seat. Ah! Order in the court. Order. Ah! Mr. Phoenix Wright is blabbering nonsense again. Eni said the person who was driving was her older sister, Mimi Miney. That is what Eni said, yes, but that is where her story falls apart. Somewhere, all of us made a big error in our assumptions. Phoenix, it looks like you finally found the real root of this murder. If we connect all the dots, there can only be one answer. I'd like to ask the court a question. Eni or Mimi, who was really driving that night? Shit, what's... We already established that it was Mimi? Man, I don't know. The answer is the one person who had a driver's license, Mimi Miney. After all, that makes her the only person who could legally drive. But you just said the witness, Miss Eni Miney, was the one in the driver's seat. Which leads us to the next question. The next question? Who is the person standing on the witness stand right now? What sort of idiotic ruse is this, Mr. Phoenix Wright? This witness's name is... I'll tell you what her name really is. This witness's real name is... Oh, dear. Mimi? If that's the direction we're going, Mimi Miney, that is your real name. Oh, the foolish dribble! Then how do you explain her appearance? When she was admitted into the hospital, this witness was suffering severe facial burns, so for the purpose of facial reconstruction, they used a picture. Facial reconstruction surgery? This is the picture she gave to her doctors at the time. That's right. It's a picture of her younger sister. No! But Miss Mimi Miney, she died in the car accident. That's what everyone thought. However, that was not the case. Then, the body they found at the crash site. That was the body of the real Eni Miney. Isn't that right, Miss Mimi Miney? That car accident 1 year ago. The one who died that night was Eni Miney. Her sister, Mimi, then stole her face and was reborn as Eni. With this, she effectively erased Mimi Miney from existence. Your Honor, I'm sure you can now see why Mimi had to kill Dr. Gray. What do you mean? Oh! What is the meaning of this nonsense? Dr. Gray wanted to call back the spirit of a dead person. Specifically, the spirit of his nurse that died in the car crash, Mimi Miney. However, that would not have been possible, because Mimi Miney was still, in fact, alive. And that fact would have been discovered had the channeling been conducted. So this witness had to stop that from happening. At all costs. And that's why she had to kill Dr. Turner Gray? Is that what you're saying? Yes. Before the channeling, Dr. Gray had the misfortune of consulting with this witness about communicating with the dead. And in that moment, his fate was sealed. Well, Miss Eni, Miss Von Karma. Why did you say my name just now? Witness? There it is.
That's right. I admit it. My real name is Mimi Miney. That quack doctor, he got what he deserved in the end. And I was so close to finally ditching Mimi, too. So close.
But why? Why would you go so far as to throw away yourself? To become your own sister? I think I understand why. Mimi Miney wanted herself to disappear because of this. That's about the malpractice incident. Dr. Gray was right. The mistake was caused by the nurse. A nurse by the name of Mimi Miney. That's right. The person standing before us today. And a few weeks after this mishap, Mimi Miney had a car accident in which she lost her younger sister. The timing couldn't have been worse. 14 patients dying in that incident, and her own sister's life extinguished. It was all too much for her to bear.
I found a way for myself to escape it all. The only way.
She lost everything in the flames of that accident. Her sister, and even her own face. This was her last chance. Her chance to throw away her past and start a new life as her sister. Unbelievable! A plan beyond my wildest imagination!
That jerk. If only he hadn't thought of that channeling mumbo-jumbo.
Mumbo-jumbo?
Becoming Eni has been the most horrible experience in the world. Spirit channeling, the occult. I hate it. I hate it all.
I believe there are a few unsolved riddles here. Why did you set a murderous revenge plot into motion? And why did Miss Morgan Fay agree to help you with the plan? Regardless, I believe one thing has been made crystal clear. The innocence of the defendant, Maya Fay. This is preposterous! I'm perfect! Me, Francisca von Karma! I'm going to enjoy the news tonight, Miss von Karma. How about you? It's gonna be broadcast all over the world, right? Your defeat, that is. Yo! Ooh! Ah! Ow! 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 And one more for good measure. Oh no, he's dead! Phoenix, hang in there, Phoenix! Phoenix! This court is a fraud, a sham! Now then, it looks like it will be some time before Mr. Wright regains consciousness. So I will go ahead and pronounce the verdict. Not guilty. There you go. That's so Phoenix. Oh, he did. That is all. This court is adjourned. Oh, please let Phoenix be okay. June 22nd, 3:13 p.m. District Court Defendant Lobby Number 3. Congratulations, Maya. Sis! Oh. It's good to see you, Maya. How are you doing?
Sis. I didn't kill anyone, did I?
No, you didn't. It was all just a dream. A really bad dream.
You know, sis, in my dream, I smelled a really familiar scent.
A familiar scent?
I was inside that clothing box, right? That box. That was the box you used to store your clothes in a long time ago.
That's right. There's still one thing I don't quite get. What's that? What would have happened if Mimi hadn't shot Dr. Gray? I mean, we broke in because we heard a gunshot. I think Mimi Miney had planned to open the door to the chamber itself. And then you and Lana would have witnessed quite a scene. A possessed Maya Fay who had just committed a murder. She had a plan down to the smallest detail, huh? Nick! Congrats, Maya!
Thanks! Looks like you bailed me out of another jam.
Well, you know.
But I really don't want something like this to happen ever again. I'm fine because I have you to help me out, Nick. But every time something happens, I lose someone special to me.
First my sister, and now my aunt. Hey, Nick, tell me! Tell me why my aunt went and did something so horrible. Why would she help Mimi with a plan like that? I just don't understand it, Nick. Maya, it's over. Why don't we just let it be? Nick, please, I need an answer. The reason Morgan helped Mimi with her plan was... Is it Pearl? Pearly? 4 years from now, a new master will be born into the Karine village, and that person will be you, Maya. And? But if you weren't there, then the main family's bloodline would disappear, and what would happen then? The Branch family, my aunt. No, Morgan's spiritual power is too weak. The next person would be Pearl's. Ah! Everything was done for her sake. It was also that Pearls would become the next master. Yeah, I can see that. Did Maya say something just now? I think that she was saying, I thought so. Huh. Date and time unknown. Detention center. Solitary confinement cell 13. My precious Pearl, you are the only one suitable to be the master of Karine, dear child. I sacrificed it all for you. I helped that brainless nurse carry out her murder, and cooperated with that whip-happy prosecutor. It was all to unseat that annoying, witless main family girl. That Maya Fey. But I shall be patient, my dearest Pearl. A chance will present itself. Your time will come. What if Pearl doesn't want her time to come, Morgan? And we are done with that. Turnabout Big Top is next. Oh, right. Well, that is the end of this episode. That was a really sad case. That was so upsetting. Oh, man. It still hits me hard. This whole story still hits me hard. But that's it for this episode. Roll the end card, and I'll see you next time for Turnabout Big Top. Objection! You haven't hit like and subscribe yet! Hold it! You forgot to ring the bell to get notified whenever I upload! Take that! Click here to watch more of my videos! Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye-bye!